Hello, my name is Miguel Zelaya, and today I talk about the the very important topic is in El Salvador. Um, Hello, everyone, teacher, classmate, and the topic is dropout in El Salvador or school dropout in El Salvador. Well, we will mention very important topic, answer some question previous, analyze. First, I will start with my question, and then with my partners. The first question is mention and explain at last two findings you have during the literature review. Well, I think is uh, important mention one the finding that we were able to find as thing is that dropping off of schooling is extremely delicate side and sign of school to vary cause or problem that the student has at home, their place of residence, or even due to social programs that are always inside, delicate and not so easy to able to help without harming or making the people involved on the environment feel bad. The other point that I would like to highlight is that school dropout is issue that occur worldwide and at all academic level. For example, in the university, it can be seen that the student abandon their career as to uh, due to various problems in the economic, social, or even by making an influence decision to see a career in this way they feel that they cannot continue and they prefer to stop studying and taking that they could have better opportunity stay to work. Well, the second question is explain the problem you face while working on the literature review. Well, is the one problem that can be found is that topic is too broad because it's difficult occur all over the world at different academic level, but the information regarding of our country, El Salvador, is difficult to find because there are research topic or subject which has not been investigated or taken into account as should be due to the imports on the subject, and this cause has a little difficult at the time on the investigation. Well, is my participation that continue my partner Cindy Loza.
Hi, my name is Amay Diaz, and today I'm going to answer some question about the homework that we made. Well, I answered the third and fourth question, and let's start. The first question said, according to the finding you obtained, explain the possible solution to the problem you identified. Well, a school dropout keys to avoid promoting student and learning in a social cultural context is of vital importance to eradicate this phenomenon. To avoid a school dropout is also recommend some tips like sex psychological support. While children generally drop out of school due to family problems, perhaps a crisis between parents or a strong economic situation, that diminishes the importance of the children's preparation. Therefore, as a recommendation, seeking psychological support is essential to identify a time of execution or the family problems that could be affecting the child academically. To achieve this, it is essential that both parents and children attend a therapeutic session that allows them to find different solutions to dropping out of school. Also apply for financial aid. Currently, there are various educational programs and scholarship plans that promote learning and are aimed to low-income children. As a parent, you can request information, comment on your situation, and enroll your little ones in these programs. Normally, these plans cover all or most of the studies. Attend to alert school drop is late phenomenon that is children think in advance about leaving school and look for the time they consider most ideal to withdraw. Meanwhile, they are adopting special behaviors that parents should be alert to. For example, constant and excuses absence for school, poor academic performance, depression, stress, or anxieties. The other question is, the question number 4 said, what was the most relevant aspect of your investigation? The most relevant aspect for me and my classmates is the fact that society takes this problem as something natural and common. They no longer care to see children without studying. I think it is something sad and that it should change. Thanks.
Hello, my name is Cecilia Castro, and I will explain about the 7 and 8 question. And the first is in general explain the importance of your literature. This topic is important because we can investigate this problem in order to show the most relevant element. Consequently, the conduct and investigation have various reasons that are justified. And most which in educational problems that affect development of a society. According to what has been established, it is necessary to investigate that perspective of the secondary 11 student in the rural burned district office. Since there are many factors to which the young people of this educational institution are exposed with the mate be determinal that their future life with that can be their long economic income leader in your government towards education, like information and self-esteem, cultural, the very long expectation of the teacher and from the student amongst and other. And the result of this will provide and this with the guidelines and the key information so that the education community principal, teacher and parent and location authorities can guide your people and learn them to make intelligent and decision at the end of the secondary student. This the way they concentrate school that you can affect adolescents in their life as society when they reach an adult. 8, it is explain the impact that your literature review can make in El Salvador. Our research is for the purpose is often making clear that in important that these issues info great relevant that sometimes we become interest in present this problem and solution. So talking each person, only not teacher and student. It's not only people to reflection to change life.
Good afternoon, teacher. My name is Cindy Loza. In this moment, I explain about that question number 5. Question number 5 said, in general, explain that the importance of review the literature. In general, the review the literature is important because we had identified different type of problem. This the problem this first year is that school dropout is the problem affect a lot of children in this El Salvador because there are different types the problem affect that school dropout. For example, is family disintegration is a problem affect that school dropout because there are different problems that children they cannot attend that school. Other problem affect is a problem economic. Is El Salvador there are problem economic because the children we had to work in your help that parent because is on the problem affect our country because we don't many professional in this El Salvador. School dropout is a big problem in our country. Other question is number 8. Said this explain the impact that your literature review can make in El Salvador society. From my point of view, I consider that it can generate a positive impact on society because with our literature review, we reveal the factors that trigger this problem and what the possible solution may be to eradicate. In other words, consider that literature review bring a possible impact on Salvadorian society. The impact is positive because identify that different type of problem and get a solution and this that end the problem because that literal review and my work is important because identify different type of problem we had give a solution and is impact that positive because get solution and this problem identify advent and disadvent that problem. Thank you so much. This is my presentation.
Okay, if I had the opportunity to present my literature review to the Minister of Education, I will tell her that it's important to keep in mind that not all the students have the same opportunities. Some students have the opportunity to study in public universities, but another students study because they receive an scholarships, but other students work at the same time they study, and they don't have the chance to choose a comfortable schedule. However, they afford themselves to continue studying, but sometimes they don't have money to continue studying, and they need to have the chance to pay uh, in, in, in some way. So, and this topic is relevant in our El Salvador reality because some students drop out from schools, from university because they don't have money, they don't have job, and they don't have the resources to continue studying. But if we want professionals to carry up El Salvador, to develop El Salvador, we need to focus on people that wants to improve. They want to be succeed. So that is important because some people are intelligent, and if you don't have the resource, that's a barrier for you. So I think it's important to take into account.